Hey everybody. Okay, clearing. All right, so this is going to be a divine masculine check-in. And first off, I'm going to pull some cards to see what the masculines are thinking about regarding the connection into the future. Let's just see on sort of what level they're looking at the dynamic. How are they, like, say, daydreaming about the connection? When the divine feminine crosses their mind, what kind of frequency are they in? Getting Two of Pentacles. What else? Okay. Wow. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So changes. They're watching certain things, certain ships sailing. They're letting go of certain things in their lives and aligning with this eternal. You know, this is a budgeting card. So some masculines might be recovering from releasing karmic situations. They might be planning new ventures, different sorts of things that are on the masculine's mind, you know, not wanting to juggle anymore, or juggling a lot of things. You know, this could be juggling a lot of energies right now while watching something, releasing something. Then we have no communication. So masculines are thinking about how to juggle all the things they've got going on in this becoming stage. It's only the Two of Pentacles, so there are lots of new potentials emerging. Communication in the reverse here. So look at how gnarly that communication card is. I'm really getting the sense that if the masculines reached out, it would just feel frantic or a little bit confusing to the feminine. It's like they don't have answers. They're all over the place. It's kind of saying that the masculines are kind of all over the place right now, and that's not an energy that they're wanting to show up to the feminines in. And then masculines are also thinking about kindness, duty, really giving from a place of generosity, from the right place. And this is one of the pentacles here. So I'm getting that this is the feminine. Yes, it is. And that the masculines are really trying to figure out what would be an appropriate gift. Really trying to understand on what level they can give. There seems to be a recognition that there has not been a 100% connect, and I'm getting this feeling like they don't really know you that well, feminine. You know, it's like they're realizing you are in this consciousness of the changes. You are on their mind as someone who they would potentially reach out to. They do want to give you something of value and relevance. But there's all of this energy of not quite knowing how to streamline that. And then this spiritual connection, the Hierophant here, this sort of Godhead, this frequency that seems to be giving an energetic stability to all this other stuff. There's a trust in the future, a trust in the knowing, a trust in the ordained under heaven. It's like they take this connection so sincerely that almost for granted, like it's not going anywhere, and they've got all this other, I'm hearing crazy making energy to balance out before they come forward. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull an archetype card for some further assistance, masculines, for support in that frequency. Wow, okay. Wow, the underworld. So masculines, you're walking through the trenches right now. This is the karmic cleanup is what I'm getting. Although I haven't read the guidebook, let's see what it says. Okay, the underworld. This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. Ooh, It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into its depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. The masculines are earning their stripes. They are managing their own energy, coming into their own capacity, understanding they don't have to reach out for a crutch. They don't have to rely on others. They've got this. They can do it. Knowing that when they're through it, they can actually offer the things that are in alignment with their truth, and trusting above all else that this is the way of it. Wow, masculines. So feminines, let's pull a quick card to see what the feminines, let's do another archetype card, see what the feminines are meant to know about that. The Threshold and the Temple. Okay, the Threshold. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that a precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation. Here to usher you into a new reality, it requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step towards the future that calls you. So for many feminines watching, their masculines have gone MIA. And you're like, where did the ground just go? Where did my masculine go? What happened? What are they up to? Have I lost them? That's for those new on the journey. For other feminines, you know this is the beginning of true service. This is you stepping into your calling, your mission, your chance to actually shine your purpose in this world, to align with it. Take that first step. And the Temple. Let's see what this one says. When we think of the temple, we often envision architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, the richest and the poorest places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. Do you spend your time worshiping your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. Okay, so feminines, you're being invited to take that threshold into the sacred, into true communion with your higher knowing. While your masculine is busy doing the karmic cleanup, it looks like you are truly meant to elevate. Okay, let's see what the masculine reading will bring today. So thank you, Divine Creator. for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful twin collective that joins me here. What is it that we can see? How are the masculines thinking of the connection? How are they feeling on the heart space for their feminine? What are they wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken? What is this challenge the masculines are facing at this time? What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? Okay, what are the masculines thinking about the connection? King of Pentacles and the Empress. Yes. Look at how, let's say, intent, concerned, focused this masculine is regarding finances, their material realm. He's looking pretty intense. He is like, I've got to figure this out. I've got to get to my Empress. I've got to get the abundance. I've got to get this dialed in. Look at that card. Ooh. So this masculine knows that there is an otherworldly potential available to them. There is a frequency that they are working on. Masculines, this is very intense energy, and remember to breathe. So feminines, they are very much focused on you and the eventual destiny. But there is a third energy. You know, this 3 here is really showing me that whatever is keeping the two of you apart at this point, it has to do with material realm, commitments, obligations, responsibilities, dues, karmic dues, obligations. So yeah, feminine, the masculines are very much aware that you are not only an option, but the queen of all queens, and that you align with the abundance they see. Okay, what are the masculines feeling on the heart space? Wow, anxiety, Ace of Air in the reverse, the truth in the reverse. So this is interesting, really interesting. I actually tried to film or to record this earlier, and I got this kind of rock bottom, left for dead sort of energy coming up for the masculines with how they're thinking of the connection, and then I had to start it again and I got those other cards. But this is really sincere heartache. This is accountability. It's looking at the masculines right now are wondering if they have screwed it up for good. That's what I'm feeling here. They're really wondering if they have finally pushed the feminine too far, if there is ever going to be a second chance. It's impressing upon me 2 things. One, the masculines don't rarely feel or allow this degree of vulnerability to enter in. They're used to compartmentalizing the connection and pretending it's all good. But this is deep heart-centered sleeplessness, nightmares, really feeling distant, conflicted, anxious, and not knowing what the truth is here. They're feeling very, very distant from you, feminine. And masculines, you know, this is really where something can be done about it. The reality, sinking in this deeply, that's very much where consciousness can come in and choose differently. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection? King of Cups and King of Earth. Here's the King of Pentacles again. They're wishing to be able to show up. Here's that King of Pentacles, same card here, and the Empress energy. The masculines are wishing to show up in the physical with this amount of love they have. They really, it's almost opposite from this anxiety here. It's they're really feeling limited by their circumstances right now in a big, big way, and they're really wishing to be able to actually express the love they have for you, feminine. Wow, masculines. It's a real sincere focused. Look at both staring straight ahead, like I'm hearing two things. Will you take me back? Do you want me? Okay, what action are the masculines taking? Oh, another king. King of Wands with Queen of Wands. She's in the reverse, but counterparts are here. Look at all these kings. Empress, kings, anxiety. Oh my goodness. Action, they are becoming the shaman, the divine masculine, King of Wands, so that they can come forward and connect with this Queen of Wands, the perfect counterpart. This is the sexual connection. The disconnect here, masculines are feeling the sensual disconnect. They're very much feeling like they want to be in a position to romance the Queen of Wands, show you through passionate connection. But right now, you're turned away, divine feminine, and they're feeling it. It's like they can't clear the karma fast enough right now and get to the good part. They are really set on this. It's so intense. I'm just gonna hold all these kings up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. And look at 4 kings and 2 divine feminine energies on the table. Wow. It's really getting into those mature, masterful, upper understandings. What is the biggest challenge at this time? Ooh. Basic friendship, for one. Third parties. Page of Fire is the spiritual initiation. Look at that beautiful card. Spirituality coming alive. And in this card, this feminine looks a little bit skeptical. This one looks a little complacent, and this one is matching the intensity of that staring straight ahead. So the challenge right now is a lot of options for the masculine, a lot of different feminine energies, and choosing the spirit-driven path of the true flame connection going forward. I'm hearing the masculines know that to choose you, divine feminine, is to commit to the spiritual path. And there is a little bit of hesitancy, being that this is the challenge. That is not only just full-on commitment to a person, but to an eternity. It feels bigger. It feels big. It feels really big. What is the spirit-guided solution? Knight of Pentacles and King of Cups again in the reverse. So this is about opening up. This is the King of Cups. So I'm going to pull him up again because I did feel they're both wearing blue. They're staring both forward. There's a clear choice, a clear connection with that feminine in blue. Blue might be some of your favorite colors or your masculine's favorite colors. How sweet. But here's that King of Cups in the reverse. So the spirit-guided solution here is masculines, take a pause, take a time out. King of Pentacles in the reverse is a standstill. Check yourselves, masculine, take a pause, really look in at true connection, true emotional knowing. This is a nudge to prepare to open up, to share your feelings, to be honest with yourself about your emotions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kings on the table in like 12 cards. It's amazing. Like masculine, you are coming into it and you can't play small. You can't hold back much longer is what I'm hearing. And so really face this. Get real, masculines. Get real with the energy. Really look at it. And just look at it. Really sincerely, because you have come into such a masterful accountability. Don't delude yourselves. Like, this is just, wow. Okay, where is the connection going in the near future? Page of Earth. This is the Page of Pentacles, that offer that we saw in the beginning. Look at how beautiful these cards are. The Page of Earth is talking about offering kindness, offering genuine gifts of self. True connection, no masks. Transparency, authenticity, starting small, breaking the ice, beginning. And the shadow. So this is a sincere exploration of the shadow, the getting real. Really looking at the 3D, the constructs, the illusion. This has such an ethereal quality, this card, and this has such a density. How can you bring light, twins, to all of the... How can you bring love, light, to all of the shadowy sides? To all of that stuff? How can you just bring that light in? You know, conversations and transparency. Opening the door, pulling back the drapes, letting it in, let it in. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some clarifiers really quickly. Let's just get one sweet message for the feminines watching. Oh. And we get a whole bunch. Love is all around. Yeah, feel it like sunshine. Just let it into your hearts, feminines, you know, just let it flood you. Clear the clutter, and time to let go. Time to let go of resistance is what I'm hearing. Time to let go of the pain. Time to let go of suffering. Time to let go of attachment. Time to let go of conditionality. There are conversations and love to be celebrated, twins. So feminines, understand, just surrender. Let go of the guard. Let go of the conditions. Clear out the clutter. You know, this is a spring cleaning. Move the energy, feminines, move the energy. Your masculine is doing a lot. Wow, I was just shown that masculine's busying and doing this karmic cleanup and juggling and spreading themselves too thin and maybe not focusing on what their hearts are telling them right now, because they're in some sort of a expression that they don't have that grounding right now. Feminines, that creates a lot going on in you. And so if you just feel it and don't move it, so we're talking dance, yoga, getting out in nature, clearing the clutter, doing something different with your wardrobe, doing something that moves the energy. Bit by bit, you've got to move that, or it's going to block up in you. You're one soul. What your masculine is doing, if you don't move that through, it's going to affect you, is what I'm seeing. And for the masculines, what is this about? Letting the light in, letting some fresh air in. For the masculines, magic works through you. So trust. I'm just hearing trust, masculines. Let the magic work through you. Don't create the appearances of magic. Really let it work through you. Take the edge off, soften, allow, masculines. Okay, many blessings, beautiful twins. Bye for now.